It is an interesting day in the province of Saskatchewan. It's overcast and cloudy, and it's been raining all day. And well, they say it was supposed to be raining all day. It's been raining most of the day. I have a nice little reprieve right now, but it is not particularly windy. So we're going to take advantage of that fact, and we're going to take a look at the brand new Sterling R18 semi-automatic 5.56 rifle. 223 rifle. Getting all the words wrong today. So this is a completely stock Sterling R18 rifle. This is as it came to me, except for the fact that I put the Vortex Viper scope on it, and we are going to do a bit of a magazine test. We've got Remington UMC ammunition. It is not the most accurate in the world, but you know what? In pretty much everything I've ever shot it in, it has been consistent. So we're going to use that in all of these different magazines, and we're going to see how it does. So let's run them down. First of all, this is the Sterling Arms printed magazine that comes with the rifle. This one is a Generation 3 magazine. I don't know if they all are, but that's a PMag Gen 3. Then we're going to shoot 5 rounds through a PMag Gen 2. Then we're going to shoot 5 rounds through just a regular old steel magazine. I think that, yeah, this is a D&H steel magazine. Then we're going to shoot it through a 458 SOCOM magazine. Then we're going to shoot the Cross Industries. I'm first going to shoot 5 rounds, so essentially half magazine. Then I'm going to shoot 10 rounds and see how it does with a 10 round magazine. 10 rounds in the magazine. Then we're going to use a Hera mag. And this one's going to be interesting because this is not a 5.56 magazine. This is a 6.5 Grendel magazine. I haven't tried this in this rifle yet. I don't know if it's going to shoot at all, but I happen to have this rifle for a new build that I'm going to be doing, and what the hell, I decided let's give it a try. So we'll try that at the end. Will it work? I don't know. You're about to find out with me, so let's do it. We're just going to go through the whole thing and see what happens together. This is the Sterling Arms printed Generation 3 PMag. Let's see how it goes. That seems to work just fine. Generation 2 PMag. Ran just fine. This is a plain steel mag. That ran just fine. This is a 458 SOCOM magazine. We're going multi-caliber. And it did just fine. Cross Industries, first 5 rounds. And like many of these 180 platform rifles, it does not, I can see already the bolt is catching on the feed ramp. Let's see if you guys can see that there. I don't know if you guys can get a good picture of that or not, but it's caught on the feed ramp. Or sorry, yeah, the bolt is caught on the feed ramp. So obviously it closes as soon as I pull the magazine out. Let's try it again, see what happens. Okay, that time it worked fine. Let's try 10. Well, 9 out of 10 ain't bad. It certainly seems like the Cross Industries magazine is going to be inconsistent at best. It's time for the Harrow magazine. Okay, so like some of my other 180 platforms, this style of magazine, the Harrow magazine, over inserts. So that's happened to me with both the Gen 1 and the Gen 2 WK180C with this magazine. Maybe it's just a sample of one magazine, maybe it's not. If you guys have Harrow mags with these rifles and you're having the same problems, let me know. That did not hold the bolt open. So it fired reliably, but it did not hold the bolt open, and it did over insert. So that's your Harrow magazine. Okay, cross your fingers. I don't have very high hopes for this one. Chambered. Let's see what happens. We got through 3, and believe it or not, the bolt is caught on the feed lips again. I don't know if you guys can see that very well, but it's the same issue we had with the Cross magazine. You know what, just because I'm a sucker for punishment and I like, you know, wasting expensive ammunition, let's try that again. And I'm also going to tell everybody, I do not recommend shooting 223 or 5.56 out of a 6.5 Grendel magazine. It's just not made for it. Get yourself a proper feed ramp. But this is for science. So let's see what happens this time. I dare say it may have done better than the Cross did. Let's, since we're doing this for science, let's see what happens with a decoupled Cross Industries magazine. We'll do 5 rounds. Cross magazine, uncoupled. Same problem. It's catching on the feed lips. So I dare say that the Cross Industries magazine is not a happy camper with this rifle. Really interested in that. And I'm just going to make a bit of commentary here before we close off, because Cross Industries magazines are made in Canada. The Sterling R18 is made in Canada. The Kodiak WK180C is made in Canada, both the Gen 1 and the Gen 2. The Spectre Limited MCR is made in Canada, as is the Spectre Ballistics Lynx, as is the Jard 180. We have a number of 180 platform Canadian-made rifles, and the Cross Industries magazine seems to work in some of them. And some Cross Industries magazines seem to work in some of them, but not all of them. And I don't know why. I would think that Cross would want to work closely with a lot of these Canadian manufacturers to come up with a good Canadian design that works with the good Canadian designed rifles. So far, that hasn't happened. Here's hoping for the future. We're going to be doing a lot more testing on the Sterling R18, so stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you know, stay warm, stay cool, depends on where you are. See you next time.